Apunanwu, the innocent girl. Once upon a time, in a small African village named Okenko, there was an evil forest known as Odid. The forest was known to be a place where people who had committed crimes against the king were thrown into. It was a place of terror, and people were afraid to even mention its name. Young girls who passed by the mouth of the evil forest would keep silent and pass, trembling because of the fear of incurring the wrath of Odid. Even captured warriors from rival kingdoms were thrown into the evil forest alive, never to be seen or heard from again. In the village of Okenko, certain young men had been wooing a pretty damsel called Apunanwu. However, she had refused to consent to any of them. This made the angry young men conspire against her. They laid an accusation on her, claiming they had seen her stealing from the yam barn of one of the chiefs in the village, Omemboji. Omemboji, on hearing this, was angry and reported Apunanwu to the king. The king, saddened by the news, summoned the villagers, Apunanwu and his chiefs, and asked Apunanwu if she had committed the crime she was accused of. She fell on the ground with tears in her eyes and said, "O king, I don't know what they are saying. I'm innocent of what they are accusing me of," she added. The king cleared his throat and said that the only way to prove her innocence is if she survived the evil forest. The girl fell at the king's feet and begged for her life to be spared. She told the king that the young men were telling lies, but the king didn't listen. The king commanded she should be thrown into the evil forest. The young men were happy as they watched the king's guards throw her into the forest. Apunanwu was left alone in the forest with no one to turn to. She walked for hours looking for a way out, but all she saw was darkness and thick vegetation. She became weak and hungry, but she never gave up. She kept walking, hoping to find a way out of the evil forest. After 3 days, the king commanded his guards to check on her by calling her name to see if she would answer them. The guards got there, called her name, and she answered at the third call. They were surprised and shocked to see that she was still alive. They took her immediately to the king, and the king was amazed to see her alive. He angrily commanded that the young men who set her up be immediately thrown into the evil forest. Apunanwu was compensated by the king, and the young men were thrown into the evil forest. From that day, the people of Okenko learned to speak the truth and avoid accusing innocent people falsely. Apunanwu became a symbol of hope and courage, and her story was told for generations. She had survived the evil forest and proved her innocence. Her name was engraved in the hearts of the people of Okenwo, and they learned to cherish and protect their own. Thanks for watching. What do you think about this story? Put your views in the comment section. And don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to this channel. Also turn on the bell notification for future stories. Bye for now.